Welcome, everyone, to the Millionaire Real Estate Investors Club of Las Vegas. I'm Glenn Plantone, live from Las Vegas. Here we are. All right. All right. You want to hear my radio voice? All right. Live from Los Angeles, KBC Radio, Glenn Plantone, the big sound. All right. Anyways, that was it. As you can see, the website is mreclv.com, and you can get on there and find all about the club. What I'm going to try to do, as I did last month, is focus on looking this way instead of looking at the screen all the time. We move rooms a lot. As those of you that were here before found us in another room, now we're over here. They just picked whatever room they have for us, so it works out pretty good. 6 to 7 networking, like you guys did. How many people collected cards from other people? How many cards did you guys collect? Let's see who had the most. Count your cards. 3? Matthew's got 3. Who's got more than 3? Who's got 5? 8. Joe's got 5. Who's got 8? Anybody can beat 8? Stephanie, come on up here. Looks like somebody's already been in here, man. Somebody's already been in here. I hope you like chocolate. All right. There you go. Congratulations. All right. Networking is critical that you guys network. I mean, this is the reason why you're here. You're here to meet other people, to learn what's going on. Matthew met a couple people tonight. He wanted to know about fixers and flips. So I introduced him to Rich and Tamara. Where are they at? Rich and Tamara? Probably right in front of me. Always right in front of me. But that's what it's all about. I want you people to meet each other. If you're interested in a certain subject, come to me. I can hopefully introduce you to somebody else. We've got loan people here. Garrett's in the back. Where's Jason? Big Jason sitting down. Another loan guy. So, you know, there's a lot going on here. And the meeting itself, as I said, is usually from 7 to 9. We usually run over. We try to keep it down to 7 to 9, but sometimes we have really good speakers and they go too long, so we have to get the 5-minute sign out for them, or the 0 signs out. This last month was interesting for me because I started to tour some of the clubs in Northern California. And it was real interesting because, I mean, this is my club. We've been doing it for 5 months now, which is not a long time. But I've done a lot of seminars and different things over the last couple of years. So to see some of the other clubs was interesting for me. And what had happened is I saw some really small clubs. I mean, some 5, 10 people, very small, but they were very individualized, where the mentor or the leader of the club was able to literally get with people individually and talk to them. Now, what I encourage people to do is, if you guys want to get with me, get with me after the fact. Tomorrow, the next day, call me. We'll set up meetings. Tiona had a meeting with me the other day, and I know I've met with a lot of you folks individually. So I'd love to get to know you personally and find out how I can help you invest. Other things that they did, they met at a lot of hotels. They met at sports bars, little things, because obviously you don't need to rent a big hotel if you're a small group. And one of the other clubs we saw, I had a question and answer session where they had a panel. They had like 4 or 5 people, and that was the whole affair. They literally just asked questions of these 4 or 5 people, and they went that route. So it's interesting to see different clubs and what's going on in different parts of the country. These are the 3 websites. It's kind of hard to see. Regent Clubs. Yeah, we tried to do that, but it didn't work too well. Maybe we can do it. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if I can do it without wrecking it. Did that work? Can you see that? All right, everybody write those down real quick. Now, can't see me, rockandrollrealestate.com. That's a radio show up in Northern California that I've been on several times over the last couple of years. If you get on there, and there's 3 W's in front of it, you can't really see them, www. But if you get on that show, you can actually listen to that show from your home computer on Sunday mornings. And not only that, but the shows I've been on before are archived. So you can actually get on there and find my archived shows and listen to that, because I've done various shows from different parts of the country.
Repeat the address again.
Yeah, it's rockrollandrealestate.com.
What time on Sunday?
Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. Yep. Okay? So let me turn the lights up. Were you able to film me with that, or you couldn't see me? No? That's all right. Okay. All right. Whoever brings the most amount of people next month will get a $100 cash bonus. Now, I know a lot of you people have brought friends. Rich has brought a lot of people. I know Kelly has brought a lot of people, and we appreciate you liking what you see and bringing more people. But I encourage you to get out there. If you need more cards from me, I've got plenty in the back. Get with us, and we encourage you to pass cards out and let people know what fun you had and what you learned from this event. Sponsors, okay. We always offer sponsorships. Some of the sponsors we've had in the past, IPX 1031, the MMA loan payoff, American Family Insurance, Land American Title, Community Bank of Nevada, and Home Tenders. Home Tenders is that neat little deal where they stage your home for free. We thought that was kind of neat. I'm actually using that service where they move a person in. They make the house look fabulous. It looks great. I got in there, took great pictures. I'm not getting rent for it. However, it's better than staging it yourself or trying to, pay money to stage it. And hopefully the house will sell a lot quicker if it's looking good. And so that's the idea behind the Home Tenders. Yeah, and her cards are on the back table. HomeTenders.com, I think, is the website. Well, they charge a lower rent. So in other words, let's say the people moved in and spent $500 to rent a 4-bedroom house. Good for them, but they have to move every 3 or 4 months because if the house sells, they've got to move. So they've got to go through all the costs of moving. But for me, the seller, it's good because I get a beautiful looking house rather than a vacant house. So it's kind of a win-win all the way around. So it works for everybody. Last month, we talked about spec homes, talked about condo hotels, and Sean Brown talked a little bit about P&L software. This month, we're going to talk about short sales, probate sales, asset protection, and the Go Zone. How many people have not heard of the Go Zone? Come on, raise your hands high. Matthew, raise that hand. Come on. All right, so we got half the room hasn't heard of the Go Zone. You haven't heard of the Go Zone, Gary? Come on, you're in North Carolina. You're like a couple states away. But the Go Zone is pretty interesting, and you guys will learn a lot about that tonight. So one of the things we try to do at the club, as I said earlier, other than network, is to educate you so you can understand what's going on, what are the trends. And the third thing, of course, is to always offer deals that will work for you guys. And most of the deals I've looked at myself. Like Gary, who's going to talk later, I was just in North Carolina last week. And so it's important for me to see the deals firsthand before I can get up here and say, hey, take a look at this deal. I want to make sure I've been there myself and checked it out.